again. Hey guys, it's your girl Malaysia coming at you with a new video. Now you're on a kind of a different setup, so I'm sorry if it's like not what you're used to and not bright enough in here. This is what we're working with. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button to join the squad because I got some interesting videos coming up this year. Anyway, today I have something interesting for you guys because I just went to the beauty supply store and I just bought some stuff. This is not a haul though, so but first, hashtag this lip gloss. We're gonna go ahead and put this on because I don't want my lips looking dry, and I love this stuff so much. It's amazing, and yeah, you see the gloss? You see the gloss. Sorry guys. But I can't have my lips looking as dry as my hair. Anyway, so, the next thing that we got that is the main reason for today's video is this. And this is the Adore Raspberry Twist Semi-Permanent Hair Color. It's vegan, cruelty-free. This is my go-to hair color anytime I dye my hair, which today we're going to be dyeing my hair. I wasn't really sure what color I wanted to go with, but it looks like we apparently made the decision when I went there, and we're going with this. Now, a little backstory, why I'm dyeing my hair is not really because it was really like a planned of me dyeing my hair, because it wasn't really planned to dye my hair. But for some reason, okay, so let me come close. For some reason, like, you see my hair, you see how like some pieces are really, really light at the end, and I know you're probably like, girl, that's just frizz. But it's not frizz, or it's like really, really light at the ends. I don't know why it's doing that, because it's not summer, so I really have no idea as to why it's lightening like that. But I can tell it's damaging my hair, so I know you guys are probably thinking like putting color on your hair isn't going to make it any better, but in all honesty, my hair, when it has a little bit of color on it, it's not that bad. Like, I've never really had my hair this light and kept it this light, because last time I had my hair this light, I dyed it dark pink. So yeah, I decided that we're gonna go in with some color because we don't want all of our hair to break off, especially since you see how much new growth I have. So I'm just going in and brushing off the blonde because I'm not really going to focus on putting the hair color on my darker parts of my hair, mainly just the ends that are blonde and covering those up. So I'm just brushing it out because I want to ensure that I get it. It'll be hard to ensure that I get it if I have a lot of tangles, so I'm just gonna go through and brush it out. And my hair is not washed. I like to dye my hair on, as you would say, dirty hair, even though I washed it like, what, 2 days ago, so it's not that dirty. I mean, I haven't put any more product on it than what I had on it, and like I said, this is not planned, so I did have gel in it. So I just thought I would film this for you guys. And I have a history of dyeing my hair, which you'll probably see in a later video this year when I do my other video. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these gloves on. Now, this hair dye doesn't come with any gloves or anything, but the Adore hair dye does have a lot of different color options from, obviously all different types of reds. This is the red that is nearest to pink. As you can see, it's kind of like a pinkish red color. They have different types of blues, purples, lavender. They have pastels. They have browns, blacks. They have a lot. They have orange. They don't have any yellow, but they do have orange and whatnot. So I have on this shirt that I kind of don't care about. By kinda, I mean I slightly care about it, but I don't really have anything to put over on top of it. But I mean, I just use it anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys what the color looks like. Ooh. Like I said, that's what it, this is what it looks like, kind of pinkish whatnot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start putting this on my hair. Now, I'm not a professional, and this is in no way a tutorial. I'm just showing you guys what I do because I don't care. I mean, I do care, but my preference is that I would rather me do my hair and mess it up and then have to cut it all off than going and paying someone else and they end up messing my hair up and then I have to cut it all off. You know what I'm saying? I don't even trust others like that. Like, I wouldn't let somebody else. I wouldn't go to a professional. I know you're probably like, but a professional is more likely not to mess your hair up. I just have my ways, you know? I'm okay, so I'm doing it. I mean, there's no going back now. I can't just have the back done and then nothing else. And I'm also not going to be out when it comes time for me to renew the color. I'll show you guys how I renew the color. But right now, I'm not gonna worry about, you know, trying to do all that explaining. So when it comes time for it, like maybe in a month or, you know, depending, I'll show you guys how I renew the color. But it won't be like going and doing this all over again and just, you know, basically like dyeing my hair again, because that's more damaging to your hair. So, yeah, I'm excited for this color again, and I did check with my boyfriend, pre-check, because I asked him what, you know, if he would want me to just do a brown or if he thought it was okay if I did a color, and he said any color I want, so I went with this. And I wanted to make sure I picked a color that I kind of liked to have for spring and summer. And this is like not exactly red, but more pinkish red, and you know, I wouldn't mind having a pinkish color in the summer. Now, if I did blue, I wouldn't mind having that in the summer, but I wasn't really positive that I wanted that like right now. Well, it's still cold out, so let me come close up. This is what it's looking like. Like I said, I wasn't too worried about putting it on the roots because, you know, you're not really gonna see it anyway. But we're just gonna keep going, and yeah. And this is gonna be real time, guys. Like, I'm not gonna speed the video up. Okay, well, I might speed the video up or maybe cut some parts out, since right now this is basically the same thing. But after I get done dyeing my hair, I'm going to show you guys my budget wash and go, because I have recently discovered my budget wash and go. And I know you're probably like, budget, but all your products, you know, you promote drugstore products. But what I mean by budget wash and go, okay, I shouldn't say budget wash and go, I'll say broke wash and go. But what I mean by that is that I don't have, basically the wash and go that I do when I'm all out of all my other favorites. Like, these are the last of the products that I would use. Like, I only would use these if I was A, out of everything, and B, too broke to buy anything, which happens to be this week because AT&T is really killing me. They're really killing me, y'all. Now, I only have one bottle of this because A, I'm only really focused on my ends, and B, because every time that I normally buy two, I only need one. So this time I didn't have the money to waste, so I didn't waste it. You feel me? And I just got some on my face. So I'm sorry if it's really dark in here to you guys, but it's really cold outside and there's no sun, so there was kind of no point me sitting in front of the window. So I just thought I'd be comfortable with my bed behind me, and if you can't see, but my dog's back here. So I'm also using my camera, like my phone camera, as my mirror. Now up towards the front, I don't care about getting no roots. Like, I mean, I do care. Like, I'll have a little tint to it. We back. We back. We back. We back. I really hope my boo likes the color. Lately, I've been into stretching my hair. Like, I've been really into, like, when I did a puffball the other day on an old wash and go, I finally used my pick and stretched it out, and my puffball was big and cute. It was big and cute, and it was totally working for me. So this is the hardest part. Fun fact about me, I'm 21 and I'm about to go take my driver's test for the first time this weekend. Hopefully this weekend, because another fun fact is that I'm moving out. So we have some apartments, me and my boyfriend have some apartments to look at on Saturday. And you know how that goes. So hopefully I can go take my test and go look at those apartments, but I'm not sure what time he has to work. So we'll see how it all plays out. Yeah, this is the hardest part for me because sometimes I miss these. Now, I will say that I don't, even if I go through, right, my hair and it's covered, I'm not going to make sure that I used up all the dye because I like to keep it for specific reasons, such as when I renew my color. Like if the color starts to fade in a couple months, like fade really, really bad, then okay, I'll go ahead and tell you guys what I do, but I will show you in a later video coming up. So if you don't understand, just stay tuned for a later video. So what I will do when my color starts to get bleh and faded is to I'm sorry guys, I really want to take a picture right now, but I want to get color on my phone. So let me see if I can just might have done it, but I have no way of knowing. But anyway, I'll take the well, that just sucks. I'll take the leftover dye that I have, and I'll take like a cheap white conditioner. I'm not sure if it actually has to be white, but I just find that maybe it should be white and not a different color. But I just take like a cheap white conditioner, like maybe you can get the I'll use either like Tresemme or because it's cheap, or VO5. Like I don't know if they have any like white, but maybe they have the tea tree conditioner, just a cheap white conditioner. Tresemme conditioner is white, or find a VO5, which is only $1, which is white, and then I'll just mix them. Like I'll put 1 part conditioner, 2 part dye. Like just mix it. You don't have to mix the whole bottle, but whenever you go to use it, just mix it, and then when you go to condition your hair, just leave it on for a little while. Like maybe leave it on for 5 minutes, put your hair in a plastic cap, and then go on about your showerly duties, and then whenever you go to rinse your hair out, your color will be renewed, and it will have less damage because it's not like you just put, dye right back onto your hair. And anyway, this dye is vegan, so I find it doesn't really damage my hair. But as it is dye, so as much as you use it, your hair can start to thin out, which I had that problem last year. Since this is a new year, I had that problem last year because I was dyeing my hair a lot, so my hair was really thinning out. Like, I would dye my hair and 2 weeks later I would dye it another color, and then 2 weeks later another color on top of that. So my hair, I saw, was thinning out because, like, I wouldn't just dye the ends, I would dye it from, like, the roots down. So my hair was thinning out, and that was easy to see. So I actually had a hair fail, and I had to cut my hair off, which resulted in my big chop. And since my hair has been growing out, well, it had this color on it, and it was actually colored before then. I had colored it honey brown, and it just faded blonde. And ever since I had took that break from dyeing it, my hair's thickness has grown. Like, right now it's pretty thick. Before, like, it would be like flat like this, but my hair thickness has grown ever since then, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I'm pretty damn satisfied. So just don't dye your hair too much, and if you are going to dye it, make sure you use a good dye. Like, this one I consider a good dye, so if your hair is kind of lighter on the ends already, go ahead and pick a color. There's lots of colors to choose from. Of course, there are plenty of other options now, like the hair wax paint that everybody's using, and I really wanted to try it too, but I was kind of like, well, they don't really have a shade that I want to go for, so I could just dye my hair the color I want to dye it. Plus, this is a more lasting thing. It's semi-permanent, so it will eventually rinse out. I can make it fade. Of course, I could take the color out with a color remover, but that would be more damage to my hair. So we're just gonna do this, and yeah, and be fine with it. One thing you don't know about me, because this is before my channel, but I used to dye my hair red, like 24/7. Like, I was always red. Like, people would always call me red because I was always had red hair. Even if I got wigs, even though my hair was red, I would get red hair wigs because it was just so realistic. Like, my hair was always red. I don't know why, I just loved that color on me so much. Probably because I was so light skinned, I thought it just went. But I don't know, I just kind of got over it, and I think that's kind of what made me so sick of the dyed hair look. But since I've had the blonde, I kind of just been a little tired of the blonde. Like, before I even saw the damage it was doing, that my hair was receiving from it, I was just very tired of it, and now we got this color. It was either a color or go darker, but I thought, you could have a little fun with the color, and as your hair grows, eventually you'll trim it all out. Like, I'm working on, I forgot to brush this out. Like, I'm working on cutting my hair as it grows. So once it gets a little longer, probably like once it's dry, it touches my shoulders, then I will end up cutting a little bit and then cutting a little bit again. So, that's how that goes. Up here, I wanted to kind of take the color up a little bit more than just on the blonde, to kind of give it that gradient effect, like a tint. So with this dyeing of the hair, like I said, it wasn't really planned, but obviously, well, not obviously, I don't know why I always say obviously, guys. With this dyeing of the hair, I will have videos coming of, you know, how I maintain my color and new styles I do with my color, and also editing with this color, because sometimes when you are taking your Instagram pictures or something, your editing can dull your hair color. But I'm going to show you how I am going to change my editing style to kind of focus on my natural hair. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're working with, guys. How does it look? Looks very pink to me. I like it. I'm just gonna go in with a little more color. This is just for all around. Then I'm gonna let it sit. Then I'm gonna go wash it out, and then I'll be back for part 2 of this video and showing you guys how I showing you guys my last choice wash and go. Not really sure what I'm going to officially call it yet, but you get the gist.